Boy, we've got to jump right at it. I have 10 questions on today's quiz.
WRCO.
Hey, Ronnie, good to have you back.
It was a hard decision, but I decided to come back.
Well, we appreciate it.
Do you really?
Yeah, we do.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely.
How will I know?
Well, you'll know.
How?
Well, there's less work to do when you're here, So I'd say we're glad to have
Oh,
you
really?
back. Yeah,
That's what it
absolutely.
is. Oh.
Sure. You grace us with your presence, and your effervescent personality. And
Oh, that's enough.
huh?
Yeah. More like efferdent. Yeah,
Well,
effervescent.
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
good to have you back.
Well, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I imagine you've been spending 4 days working on the quiz.
Yeah, I have. Not.
No?
No,
Okay.
no, had other things to do.
4 minutes?
Yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in fact, I'm going to turn the clock back a year and see if you can do well on this quiz again.
I don't like these because
don't?
I usually don't. It's kind of like my physical fitness test back in the day. They're like, you did 4 pull-ups in the fall. You only did 1 this spring. I mean, you
Well, you had too many Christmas cookies.
Well, probably.
Yeah,
Right.
And that's
yeah.
what's happening at our house today is Christmas cookies are all being mixed up. Yes.
Oh, we'll have to play the George Strait song for
Yes, you will. Yep, indeed. So we're going to talk about cookies and cookie cutters this morning.
Okay.
Yes, let's see how you do.
Christmas.
A seasonal quiz this morning
All right.
on cookie cutters.
Cookie cutters.
Yes,
All
cookie
right.
cutters. Interesting. You wouldn't think you could find that much out about cookie cutters.
I'm surprised.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, let's hope that you're not by the results. We have 7
7?
cookie cutter questions
Okay.
this morning.
Got to get that grade up.
Yes, you do. Cookie cutters collectors would go to what state to visit a museum about cookie cutters? I bet you didn't even know there was a cookie cutter museum.
Did not know that.
This is question number 1. Is that located in Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, or Indiana? Which one of those 4 states is home to the Cookie Cutter Collectors Club Museum?
I should know this.
You should.
Okay.
Number 2, these people were the first to shape and bake little cookies sweetened with honey and spices. Were these people Egyptian, Greek, Roman, or Western Europeans? The first ones to shape and bake little cakes sweetened with honey and spices.
All right.
Question number 3. The first metal cookie cutters were created by a Swedish, a German, an English, or a French carver. So where do those cookie cutters take us back to? Swedish, German, English, or French?
All right.
The commercial manufacture of a cookie cutter was about when? Was it 1850, 1869, 1878, or 1898? Been a long time, hasn't it?
yes, it has.
They've been around a long time.
Huh.
By the Dover Company. What year?
I thought it
Yes.
was the Keebler Elves.
Oh, you
But,
thought so?
Yeah, I thought
Huh.
so.
Oh, that's disappointing. Sorry to burst your bubble this morning. Number 5, plastic cookie cutters were introduced in great number just before or just after World War II. Was it just before or just after?
Okay.
This is the most common type of cookie cutter. Is it A, detail imprint cookie cutter, B, a cutout cookie cutter, C, a cookie mold cookie cutter, or a cookie press? That's a lot of cookies.
All right.
And number 7, cookie cutter is the name of which of the following? A shark, a dog, an arc welder, or a concrete saw? Cookie cutter is the name of which of the following? A shark, a dog, an arc welder, or a concrete saw?
All right. We'll see how we do. I don't know. My hopes of getting my grade up
Kind of went by the
maybe
proverbial wayside.
We'll see how well we guessed today.
Well, that's good. Well, let's see. We have 7 questions. How many do you think you may get?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say 4.
4.
Yeah.
Good. Let's hope so.
Above average. Right.
Yes.
So
All
that would
right.
be what, 55%?
You were on the math team.
Well, I know. It's been a while.
Well, you could be on the Last Supper team.
Yes, I could be.
Yes, auditions continue tonight. 6 were in attendance last night, so there's a real need for more to step forward tonight. So you've done it before.
I have
haven't
done
you?
it. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it, except for the time that I got injured. Did you hear me talking about that on the air?
No,
last-
I missed that.
I got injured. It was right before a performance, and that was the year that Ernie Majeski was in the
Yes.
cast with us, And so we were about an hour before production time, and I was backstage at the downtown auditorium there. And I was telling this story, and moving my hands, and telling this story. I think it involved Mr. Majeski, and he was standing right there. He said, I'm telling this story. And March of the year, and this bee must have been, he must have been hibernating at the auditorium there. Anyway, he flew up under my garment there and got me on the backside. This is a true story. So I'm going, and I was like, no! And then, of course, that just brought the house down. And Mr. Majeski said, justice has finally been served. But then I had to sit there, and hold the pose of the painting after I got stung by a bee.
Wow.
It took a lot of concentration.
Was there excessive swelling?
Well, I didn't look. Oh boy,
Wow.
it was rough.
Huh. My, what sacrifice.
It really was. So that's what's keeping me from auditioning. I don't
You're
want to
afraid you're going to get stung?
stung by a bee again. Then I have to sit there, and hold the pose. Like,
Well, it could have been worse. It could have happened during.
that would have been worse.
Yeah, it would have been worse. Yeah, not been good.
Landed on my nose while I was holding the pose. That
That would be a little tough.
oh well.
All right, question number
Question
1.
one.
If you were going to visit the Cookie Cutter Collectors Club Museum, to what state would you go?
That'd be Illinois.
It'd be Missouri.
Oh, that was my second one.
Yes, you'd go to Missouri to see all those different cookie cutters. These people were the first to shape and bake little cakes sweetened with honey and spices. Who were they?
Romans.
No, the Egyptians.
Ronnie.
Careful, this table isn't made to beat.
No, my pen quit writing.
Well, you're having a banner day, aren't
It's a
you?
WRCO pen, too. Imagine that.
I'll talk to upper management about our writing instruments later today.
Went off the air, I guess. All right.
Number 3, the first metal cookie cutters were created by who?
The French.
No, the Germans.
Oh, man. Oh, Ronnie. I'm in a rut that I just can't
You
get
are.
out. I'm
Yeah,
telling
that's
you.
a kind of a deep rut.
Oh, man.
The commercial manufacture of cookie cutters began when?
1869.
Correct. Very good.
Oh, thank you.
So now, if you get everything right hereafter, you're in good shape. You get your 4. Yes. The number 5, plastic cookie cutters were introduced just before or just after World War II.
That was just after.
It was just
Yep,
after
yep.
World War II.
Woo!
That's right.
Now I'm on a roll.
The most common type of cookie cutter is what?
That would be the second one you said.
The cutout cookie cutter?
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, Ronnie. Now I feel like I'm the top dog
done.
of Dog Hollow again.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
good.
Hey.
And number 7, cookie cutter is the name of which of the following? A shark, a dog, an arc welder, or a concrete saw?
That'd be a concrete saw.
Maybe somewhere, but a better answer is a shark.
A shark. Oh, man.
A cookie cutter shark is a member of the dogfish family.
Oh, yes.
It can be found in the tropical waters of the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean.
I think I've heard that before.
At great depths.
Yeah.
A cookie cutter shark.
Oh, yeah.
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 So
Should have known.
I don't know if it likes cookies that have been cut, but
Well,
maybe.
Maybe.
could be.
Yep. I don't rightly know. But I do have 3 right.
You got
and,
3 right.
That's below my prediction. below average, so
So that means your quota of Christmas cookies may be somewhat limited.
it might be.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if we're going to be able to play sports now because,
Well, that you probably can, but you won't get chocolate milk with your Christmas cookies.
oh man, you only get chocolate milk on Fridays, right?
I know,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
you won't.
No, I won't. Boy, oh boy.
We've got to find a better incentive.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I don't know, or a better quiz maybe.
Something. Yeah, that probably would be a good
Yeah.
idea. So there you go. You got 3 right. Well done.
Okay. Well, it's not going on the fridge.
Some cookies could go in the fridge.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Yes, I like
Who
those
cares
kind.
about a quiz on the fridge if you have cookies in the fridge?
Right, right.
Or on the fridge in a cookie jar.
Sure.
Do you have a cookie jar at your house?
No, we do not.
A lot of people don't. It used to be a big, everybody had a cookie jar at one time.
Right, right.
Yeah. Now cookie jars, not quite as popular.
And Mother would put a piece of bread in there to keep it.
Oh, to draw the moisture?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd reach in there in the middle of the night, and try to get a cookie, and I'd pull out an old crust of bread. Like, oh man. You run and hide under the table.
As
You're
long
gonna
as you
nibble on
touched it, did you eat it?
Well, I probably not. But oh man, I wanted a sugar cookie, and I got a crust of bread. So what do you do?
Well, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But otherwise, good to have you back.
Well, thank you.
We have a nice game that somebody brought in that we'll have to
do?
play tomorrow. Yeah,
Is it exciting?
It will be. Yep.
Does it take talent?
Not much. No.
Well, maybe there's a hope then.
I think it should work for us.
You think so?
Yep. Any of those games that are good for preschoolers,
We've got a
we have a
fighting
chance. We have a chance.
I have
Yep.
a chance.
So check back with me tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
Have a good one, Ronnie.
You too.
Yep.